What it do? What it do? What it do? Midwest in the building. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? On mamas. What's the word? Greetings, peace and love, grand rising, wealth rising, health, good health rising. On mama, Leah Rose, Dirty Woods, Troy, Cup, what it do? Erica Lyons, Deanna Curley, Press results, what it do? What up, Ning? Everybody hit that like button as they come through the door. Oh, mamas. Hit that like button as y'all come through the door. Mamas. Y'all need to be getting y'all on mamas together. Y'all, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. What it do, what it do, what it do? I need some water. I gotta go out to my truck. Give me a bottle of water. Straight up. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Y'all come on, hit that like button as y'all come through the door. Hit that like button. Let people get in. Good morning, Derek. I seen your for the air. Yeah. Saw that. It's all good. I need everybody to come on in. Hit that like button as y'all come in. Y'all tell me hit that like button. What he do? What he do? What he do? Michelle, maybe. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, everybody. What up, though? What up, though? Hope y'all getting y'all purchase orders together out there. Good morning, Grand Rising. What up, indigenous people of the Americas? What they do? What they do? Cliff, what up, though? What's goody in the hoodie? Ah. Oh, excuse me, I had to stretch. Salute. What it do? What it do? Stomach starting to act weird as fuck, and I've been good. MW, do you want us to send it? Send what by ways of email? I don't know what you're talking about. Grand Rising, what it do? Oh, no, you ain't sending it to me. You just gonna get it. Just get it together. Get your purchase orders together, and just be cool. And I'm gonna give y'all further instructions. Bless you, Pop. I'm getting mine together. I got some errands to run when I get off this live on Mamas. I gotta run the grass, pick up a couple things so I can get them together so they can go over as well. Straight up. I ain't bullshit. Serious. Real. Not bullshit. Not serious. Peace and love. Peace and love. Jet James, what it do? What it do? What's going on, Charles? Oh, this who? Grand Rising. Peace to the gods. What up, though? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was just on the phone with Mercedes. I just need the full purchase price with delivery and everything, and the bank information, the wire transfer information. Absolutely, 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 absolutely. What it do? What it do? Got to be a yeah together. Mamas.
Peace to the gods. Good
These
morning.
dudes,
Good
what it
morning. Good.
do?
Hey, man, it's Monday morning. What
Oh,
you talking about,
mama.
man?
Oh,
What you
mama.
talking about, man? It's Monday morning. All praises due to the Most High.
Oh,
It's Monday
mama.
morning. I couldn't even sleep last night. I got up. I'm waking and baking. You know what I'm talking about? All praises due.
Oh,
Yes, most
mama.
definitely.
All
Wake them
praise.
up, baby. Wake them up.
Oh,
Get up.
mama.
Get
Thank you.
up.
Oh, god damn, thank you.
You
Yeah.
better come on with it. I'm feeling it.
Hey,
I
it's
don't even know why I'm happy, but I'm
cool.
happy. All
Oh,
praises due. You better get up.
oh,
You
mama.
better get up. Yes, sir. Wake and bake, baby. Forget what you
Oh,
heard. Wake and bake, baby. Ain't no shame in mine. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. You better understand it. I'm ready. Let's go, baby. Wake and bake. I chill for a minute. Wake and bake, baby. Let's
yes,
go.
it can be spill them beans. Yes, yes, it can. It's, it's a good day. It's a great day. Every day is like you just thanking the Most High. Like, thank you for this position that you put us in, and now we have to respect this position and secure this position because this is what this all we got. You know, this is the pathway that he gave us on mamas. This is the pathway he gave us.
Yes, sir.
And y'all see, I'm on the phone with these people already this morning, telling them I need my purchase order and everything and the wire transfer information. On mamas, I don't need all that other small talk. I don't need that.
Thanks. Don't that feel good? You like to get straight to the point. No
Straight to
small
the
talk, no
point.
BS.
Like, yeah,
Let's
all
shake
that.
hands. Let's
Yeah.
get straight to it.
I ain't gotta explain to you where my money coming from. Just I need my purchase order. And I need that motherfucking information so I can get your money to y'all. That's all I need.
Period. InTheorder.com. And that's all they want. Forget the small talk. I know you mean no harm. I need that purchase order. Let's get this going. No small
I ain't got time for that. This
Period.
time I'm wasting here with this small shit, I could be at my bank submitting my shit so it can go through. I ain't got time. This is what I'm here for. And this is, you know, not trying to be, you know, aggressive or arrogant, but, you know, it's how I'm moving now.
This is your wake-up call. Yes, sir. That's your, this is our wake-up call. It's morning. This is the wake-up call. It's time to get it. It's time to get it.
Yeah.
It's time.
Mm-hmm. Because this is my word being kept. What I said I was going to do for the people that stayed in honor and finished and got complete. I said I was going to take care of these people. And that's what I'm going to do. So get your house and your vehicles together. That's going to be on Midwest, on mamas.
Beautiful thing. I just can't even explain it. And people going through what people understand what I'm about to say. When you know something big is about to happen, it never fails. Your phone start to ringing out the blue. You start hearing from folks. You start hearing other so-called scenarios or I got this going. All distractions. You know you on to something when that phone get the ringing. You start hearing other so-called remedies and I got this going. My phone was ringing off the hook this morning from folks I ain't heard from in months.
Yes,
with other ideas and all that. And if you're not strong-minded, you'll go right down that rabbit hole with them. No, not today. Not today.
Not today. Y'all go down that shit by yourself.
And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, you will experience it. But you know what I'm talking about. It's called distractions.
Y'all self. On mamas, we ain't
Come on, man.
We already where we need to be. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. Unless the people inside the Treasury and the IRS say something different.
Exactly. Period.
I gotta stay on the track. See, we on the right train and the right track right now, and we gotta stay on there because, like you said, they're gonna come with all this shit that sounds good, like I got yesterday. You hear me? So I'm like sitting here like, hell no. That's why I was shaking my head like this crazy. Because a few people called me out the blue, talking about this, that, and the third.
That's how I go, bro. And you know I ain't lying. You know it. It always happens. Always.
I can show y'all text messages and everything, bro. On mamas, I'm not playing. I'm sticking to the script. On mamas. Once I got them copies of them IDs, and y'all got these air letters. The ones that got air letters is finna be happy as a bitch in the next day or so. So just know it's just still me. At the end of the day, it's still just me and Naomi. All right. So y'all gotta have patience. When they start coming to you, it's just me sending stuff. Naomi ain't got nothing to do with this, but I'm just saying it was only me and her who handled all y'all. Even after getting bashed and hammered and beat up by most of y'all, because y'all didn't get y'all paperwork when y'all wanted it, but it came on time. That part.
Understand the process.
Rush nothing.
Understand the process.
Wait your turn. Your time, sometimes you still make mistakes. So you know if you rushing something, you're gonna make a lot more mistakes you do than when you take your time. So we have to take our time and make sure that your document is created around you. Not like that young lady that got on that phone and said that the documents wasn't even created around nobody. They were just printing out, giving, shit to people. That's what I'm saying. Straight up. Peace and righteousness, man. Blessing, fan. What it do? Straight up. Been up watching videos all morning. And she's like, "Oh, morning. Hey, what time you was up?" I just ate something. Just ate something. But it don't take me that long to watch 300 videos. Straight up. Again, I be catching some like in the morning. I be catching all the good videos.
A lot of great information out there. There is no excuse anymore. The information is out there. It's there.
Right.
TikTok alone is out there. You won't be surprised, but everybody knows if you follow and have TikTok, you'll be amazed of the information and the knowledge you can get in less than a minute and a half or 30-second video. Just enough to start you on your own journey. Just enough. I promise you, the information is out there. Yes, you're going to run across some BS. Obviously, you will. But for the most part, trust me. Trust your instincts. Trust your studies. The information is out there. It really is. Yep, that's part of the reason why they want to ban it. And I do believe that China can check the records and all that. But I don't care about none of that. I don't have nothing to hide anyway. So that part doesn't scare me. But what Kyrie Hammer in the chat just said, yeah, they are trying to ban it because of the vast of information is out there and they can't vent or vet everything. That's impossible. Some of it is BS, most definitely. But yes, a lot of it is some great actual and factual things that you have to do your added research to it. But yes, the foundation is most definitely there. It's there. Well, but let me see. Empress says, MW, do you remember that song by Too Short? You should be getting it while the getting is good, getting it while you can. Well, hey, in theory, we always should have been getting it. It's always been good. We just didn't know how to get it. Actually, we didn't know how good it was. It's been good. It's been out there. But we're waking up when it's time for us to wake up. And yes, Cliff, research is diligence, most definitely. Research is the lifeline. Whatever strong, I can't even think of a stronger adjective, but research is your lifeline. You have to do your research. You have to do your due diligence. You have to.
Yep, I remember that song.
Another man word for that. You better not take another man word for their word. You better do your own research.
Cliff, you crazy. He's I was managed to sell some ass this morning.
Hold on, what did he say? Hey.
Oh shit, I'm gonna bring it back down. He said I managed to sell some ass this morning, be sending that 175 to work on my.
Oh my God. I just saw that. All right, Cliff.
That's my dog. Hey, he was like, how much for that ID? I was like, 450. He said, all right, I'll be back. I gotta go sell some ass. Well, I be laughing because I laugh because he sound like my brother. Like, well, that's some shit my brother would say. You know what I'm saying? like he man, that shit be funny because that's why I be saying we gotta be kids because man, motherfuckers be using some of the same phrases, and I be just you would catch me like, what the fuck did he just say? And I don't even say no. That's not. When you see me shaking my head, you know I done heard.
Right. Hit a bell or something. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Right.
Straight up. Mellow, like I said, mellow. Nigga outside. Jeez, right out there. Every morning. Yeah, she need to. Or I'm gonna hit her with that taser.
Well, until we are all blessed with what we need and going to be blessed with in the near future for us the vouchers and all that good stuff. With all that being said, still in the meantime, we still have stuff that we need to be working on, people, for those who still have your situations that you had going on. You be still in them same situations, repos, foreclosures, whatever you in. May God bless you to get you out that situation, but he's not going to bless you just by being idle. You still have to do some things. So until the voucher situation takes place or whatnot, and you keep doing your own studies, they still get on top of the whatever you're doing, indentured trustees, whatever you're doing, whatever part you're in, whatever step you're in, let's keep on pushing forward.
Somebody just called me, boy, and said that they found that trustee. They sent shit to that motherfucker. They sent that shit back and say, do not send anything to them.
You said what now? They did what? I'm sorry to hear you.
Sent it back to the individual.
After sending it to who?
The indentured trustee.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, and said do not send any documents.
Out the gate, huh?
Out the gate. So that means word getting around.
Like everything does. And we already talked about it. Like everything does.
Mm-hmm. What up, though? Grand Rising.
Midwest.
Mm-hmm. You sound like you sneaking on the line.
Yeah, I was about to say, she whispering. What you
Grand
whispering
Rising,
for?
everybody.
Grand Rising. What you whispering for?
I can't even hear this. Oh.
What you say?
Oh, I was saying Grand Rising, everybody. I had a quick.
Go ahead.
I had a quick question. Okay, well, I have a statement and a question. Okay, so I sent my purchase order in the mail, but I was thinking a little bit too small, so I'm having my
send me nothing in the mail. Just get it together. You're gonna be sending it. Y'all gonna be submitting your own shit. I'm not submitting nothing.
Oh,
that's why
okay.
I told y'all just find what y'all want. Don't be in no rush. Just be cool and get it together. Like I'm saying, it's not a big rush. It's there and it's gonna be there. Just take your time, get what you're gonna, and then just, when your name come up to get for your submission, then you just submit, you're gonna fax it over where it need to be faxed to. Because we faxing, we not putting nothing in the mail. We got a fax number and we also got a window to upload as well.
Okay. All right. That's all I had to say.
Yeah. So God is good. God is great all the time. Yeah. We got to thank him for that, because without that, man, we be still finishing up some other stuff.
All praises to the Most High God. I'll be honest, when you came in saying that, I was like, I'm running through the house.
Yeah.
I'm running through the house saying all praises to the Most High. Midwest, all praises to the Most High and the ancestors.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yep. All right, that's all I had to say. Thank you. I'll be in the back.
You have a good day.
No. Send me the invoice for that so I can get that over to you. Yeah, I'm working on my Maybach. I just built one.
Maybach. Yes, sir. Go for it.
Yeah. That's my dream car. So what else want a deposit instead of a purchase? Then we'll just write an invoice to your. That's why I did everybody a foundation. If you got a foundation, then you can be invoiced, and that can be submitted, and that can be deposited into your foundation.
Right, directly.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Basic stuff. That's why I said have your
stuff. This is how the Most High made it for us. It's either or.
Right. That's why, for real, again, and it's not a negative thing, what I'm about to say. That's why you have to, for real, continue and get your affairs in order.
Yeah.
Everything that MW or whoever you getting your stuff from, but mainly MW, he's setting you up to operate in the private and to do commerce. If you know what you're doing with it, you can either get situations, assets, or notes deposited into your foundation or your trust, whatever, or you can get the purchase orders if you understand what we're talking about. If it's meant for you, you understand exactly what's going on. Go out and create the energy, and take care of it in the private with no problem. Period. But go out and create it. You got to understand what's going on, baby. All praises due. I get it. I'm sorry if you ain't on the boat. I get it. Sorry to tell you. Mighty glad to let you know. Now, I ain't going to leave you behind, but I get it. I'm on the boat. I'm sorry. Shit.
Go make the day.
I get it.
Go create.
Come on now. You got to get it. You got to get it.
Go get it.
Come on now.
Come back with your order. You see, I'm on the phone working with him right now. He texting me back and forth all morning. We getting it together because it's gonna take 6 to 8 months to build what I want. Ooh. Right. 6 to 8 months to build what I want. Let's go. We're gonna have to find somebody to get you a 9-8 number for your foundation.
The 9-8 number is so easy to get. It really is. It's about your attitude.
Yeah,
and exactly what the purpose of getting the 9-8, so you won't fall for their trap. It's real simple. It's only I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. And I do know this for real. There's 8 or less people who works in the department in the IRS who gives out the 9-8 numbers. It's 8 people or less. That's it. You have to know what to say and what not to say. They're going to ask you a simple questions, 2 or 3 of them. And if you don't know what you're doing, they're going to throw you off your square. Well, they're not throwing you off the square. You just won't qualify for the 9-8. And it's real simple. And and for real, I'm not going to even discuss it live on here. I'm not. So don't even ask me. But I promise you it's simple. And if you want to know, if you have my email, you have it. Reach out to me. I'll discuss it with you. I'll discuss it, but it's real simple. We are overthinking the quote-unquote mysterious 9-8 number. And for the record, it might not be a 9-8 number because they might run out of 9-8 numbers if they haven't ran out already. But we just call it the 9-8. But all it is a foreign EIN number. And it's very, very simple. It's not even hard. And don't be scared to call in. And don't fax. Don't even fax. I will call. Don't be scared. You're going to get it in less than 5 minutes. You're going to get it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, y'all, I want to know something. I'm finna show y'all some shit I did. Do you know I'm going to show y'all what I filed against the estate. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you right, Otis. They like, I remember I used to be confused, but now when I call up there, it's just like I don't even know what's not wrong. It's just so easy. I just say it and then they give it to me, but it's not even hard. They really let you say whatever you want.
Right, because they want you to, quote unquote, we just talking here. They want you to screw up.
Yeah, and they let you say.
Right, but they waiting on you to say that 1 or 2 words that you're not supposed to say. Period. And I promise you, it's simple. It's simple. But like I say, I'm not gonna, again, I talk so much sometimes. I don't want to say it on here, but if those that have my email, just reach out to me. But it's not complicated. But you got to understand what the purpose of it is.
Hey, Otis, have you ever thought of, I'm not saying do this because you got to have some without it, but have you ever thought of calling and just connecting one to your social? Because it might actually work better with it connected. because nobody ever tried and they just keep their socials separated. But wonder if you put it on there, if it'll work better.
Put it on what?
The
What you
9-8
mean?
number.
Put it on what? The 9-8 number?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say this, and then I ain't gonna say nothing else. I shouldn't even say it, but it's gonna be all right because God gonna bless me, and I'm gonna say it, and it's the truth. Well, it's my truth. If you obtained a 9-8 number and you used your social security number, you don't have a true 9-8 number that you think you have, and that's all I'm gonna say. Say less.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. I ain't never did it, but I'm wondering if you could use it and do one and just use that for commerce. That's what I'm saying. You probably can. I'm just trying to ask that
The answer
question.
is yes, and that's what you're doing. You're answering your own question. Yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay.
But put that big one after I just say it, and I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm not gonna say it again. In order to get a 9-8 number, you should not be using the social. Never.
It's just so easy. It's
never.
Just
ever.
It seemed like it's so easy for me to get one. It's like, especially, and then I just go. It's just so easy to get a 9-8 number. It's like,
well, if you understand what it is and the purpose of it, yeah, it is easy, and you won't fall for the little, I won't call it traps, but I mean, you won't fall. You know exactly what to say because it's not hard. You know exactly what to say. You won't fall for it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You won't, So when they get to calling out the number, you know exactly it's going to start with that, whatever, that 9 something, because you know you did the right thing. You answered the questions correctly. You understood the assignment. You read the form. You already had it pre-filled out before you called, and then you was looking at it, and you knew exactly what to say when they asked you certain questions.
And you know what I really say? Like, I don't well, I don't want to say it on here because you ain't trying.
You don't really say much. They ask the question, you answer it.
Yeah, but I tell them the truth. Like,
right.
I tell them the truth. I say I was born in United States of America Republic. I tell them the truth. That you got to tell them the truth. They're gonna accept all your truth. They can't tell you where you from or not. It's, you know what I'm saying? You could say the trust was created anywhere you want as long as it ain't in the US. Like, you just gotta don't overthink it and tell them the truth, and they're gonna put what you want on that paper. I'm telling you. You ain't gotta hide behind nothing, try to make no excuses or no comments, encode or nothing. Tell them all the truth, and then they're gonna put it on there for you. All you gotta do is tell them the truth, and they're gonna help you out and put it on there for you. I even told them the truth. I even told them to where, all right, don't put all zeros for my zip code, and she tried it, and she said, okay, that's not gonna work. We have to do something else. Like, they'll try stuff for you. Like, they'll help you. Like, I just tell them all the truth. Like, they'll try stuff for you and all that. I done put care of in front of my address. I done did all kind of shit. I done got more than 198. Like, I done called just to test the waters, was just calling and calling. And yeah, I done got a hold of different people. It's some people that didn't even ask me a lot of questions. They just asked me 3 questions and gave my 9-8 number. They didn't even ask me no other questions. Like, exactly. And you get different, you get different people. So, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get your number every time as long as you don't act like you don't know what you're doing and you just tell them flat out. That's all you gotta do. Tell them flat out. You know? They there really to help you. And I was finna tell you, hey Otis. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
I remember I got a 9-8 number, like my first time calling, I got a 9-8 number, and something happened to where I don't know if the name was wrong or something, and he made a mistake and he gave me a number right after. So I got a 9-8 number with 2 numbers like in sync. Like one got 1 on it at the end, and then one got 2. Like, I got ones right after each other because he regenerated right after I made that one. He regenerated another one, and I had 2 numbers right after each other.
That was a big ass coincidence.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
right. Because like everybody should know, it's like going into a license, the DMV, and you go get your license plate. The license plate is already made. They're just sitting on the back shelf. They're already made. and it's not based on who come in. It's based on who come in first, and they just reach back there and grab it. You give them the right paperwork. You got your insurance. You got the registration. You got the fee out to pay these taxes. They're gonna reach back with their hand and pull a plate. They don't care which one they pull, and that's how these numbers are. There's a section of numbers that's generated for quote unquote foreign trust. There is a set of quote unquote EIN numbers for estates. There's a set of EIN numbers for private bankers. It's all that. And when you call in with the right information, the computer just going to grab that number. So that's basically all it is. And if they run out of so-called 9-8 numbers, because there's only so many 9-8 numbers you can get sequentially, obviously you got to go into 9-9. So it's not mysterious. It's not that big of a deal that people really try to make it out to be. It really isn't. That person on the other end of the phone at the IRS department is only going to give out the information that you give them. That's it. If you give them the right information, you're going to get the information. Whatever information you gave him or her, that's the number you're going to get. Whatever. And I understand it really is just that simple. Visualize it just like that. They're not trying to trick you up or whatever. If you said that you made $1 million and you filed your taxes, they're going off what you filed. Now, if you didn't file all your deductions and your rebates and your all the good stuff that you can get, they're not going to tell you, oh, you could save some money by doing this. Nah, they're going to go off what you gave them. And honestly, and it's just that simple. Now, if you give them some good information, oh, you're going to get that quote unquote good number. If you give them some bad information, you're going to get that letter saying you owe some money. It's just that simple. You get, and hopefully that makes it more clarified to the people in understanding what's going on, especially with this so-called famous or secret or elusive 9-8 number. It's not as elusive as people make it out to be. And again, let's keep it real. If you don't know what you're doing with it or the purpose of it, ain't no sense even getting it. That's part of it too. You got to have it's great getting the information, but knowing what to do with it, and knowing why you got it.
I'm gonna just get one. I think I'm gonna just get one 9-8 just for commerce, and I can use that. I'm gonna put my social on one of them and just use that as in the banks too. That's what I'm gonna do too with one of them. It's a way. That's why I'm finna try. That might be a way, another way.
Hey, I'm glad you said that. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you said that for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm glad you said that. That's a way that you're gonna try.
Yeah.
Right. I got you.
It might come through.
Yeah. But me personally, on my side for entertainment and educational purposes only. I would never ever interact or intermingle my social with that 9-8. I would never do that. I would keep that as separate as possible. That's what I would do based on my studies and my understanding and my overstanding. But again, everybody, do what you got to do, and I hope it does work for you. But I would never mix it.
That's like you getting a passport. You got to put your social on it, and you switch your social to a different status. The passport, it's like the same thing. It's not the social that you can do a lot of stuff with the social. That's just branching off. You branching that social off to that 9-8 number. You kind of making it foreign in a foreign jurisdiction, kind of. If you think about it. That's why I don't really go off of what everybody else say. As long as you got a 9-8 without the social, if you got one with a social, you gotta know which one that is. That's all.
Exactly, for sure, and exactly. You're right. You're right. Yeah, and I'm reading in the chat here that a lot of people said that they did it the way Midwest did it. Suggested, and they faxed it in. That's fine. I'm not saying not fax it in. I'm just telling you exactly what I did and how I got mine with no problems at all. Now, there's nothing wrong with faxing it in. To me, that just takes a little longer. And I'm pretty sure everyone would agree with that. You don't get it right there on the spot. When I call in, I get mine on the spot versus faxing it in. You have to wait. But there's nothing wrong with that method. Go for it, especially if you got it. Shoot, go for it. But I like to just get mine as quickly as possible.
I called mine in, but I told them if they couldn't do it over the phone, just fax it. A
Yeah,
lot of
exactly.
people don't
Yeah.
want to get on the phone and talk. So
Right, exactly. And some people, I ain't gonna lie, some people, for some reason, not good on the phone. And if you have that fax as an option, go for it. But like I said, for me, I just like to get it right there. So if I can get mine on the spot, shit, I'm going for it.
I know how to sound like a billionaire on the phone. I'm good with the phone.
But yeah, I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole of the 9-8 number. Like I say, we could definitely like I say, move out there with it. That's just something we was just brought up. But good points though. Great
Yeah,
points.
we was waiting on Midwest to come show us what he had. That's what we was doing.
I'm grabbing some stuff. Y'all good. Y'all good.
Oh yeah, we straight. I just want to keep talking about that 9-8 number. You know, that's all.
Oh, yeah, y'all good.
Like I say, it's more than 100 ways to get that sucker.
I'm trying to find this other little thing I had as well. So that's why it's, because I got what I wanted to show y'all, but I wanted to show y'all something else that I was draining. And I'm going to show y'all. Just give me 1 second. Just have some patience with me. Y'all know I always got something in the clip.
Hey James, you have your which I'm pretty sure you do. You have your trust set up, right?
Yeah, I got everything set up. It's just giving me. I'm just trying to worry where I can record it at. California ain't trying to let me record nothing.
Oh, okay. You having issues with recording and putting stuff on the record.
Yeah.
Damn, man, I hate you going through that. I'm fortunate that I don't have those major issues on getting things recorded. I'm having other issues, but getting stuff on the record, as far as at the camera recorder, is not one of them. So I really hate you going through that. That's crazy. Straight gatekeepers.
Yeah, it's like I don't understand.
Have you tried any other? Which I'm pretty sure you have. Have you tried going over to the next county or 2 or 3 over? Because as long as it's recorded within the state, you're fine.
Yeah, I might go ahead and do that. But let me ask you something. When you go record something, what's like I don't know, it might be different out here, but like, do you have to, when you record something, do you have to put like a legal description of a property or something?
Well, I know here in Missouri, if it's a property, an actual property, you have to utilize the legal description. And that's, of course, in this, you know what the legal description is. Whatever that's recorded on the property records, it's actually labeled legal description. It's a lot of acronyms and numbers and all that. Yeah, you have to put that on the document in order for them to record it if it's an actual property. Yes, it has to have the legal description on the paperwork. Now, as a caveat, just to say it, if you don't want that property to really be seen, but it has to be listed on the paperwork so they can record it, but you don't really want it to be seen, we all know if you put it in brackets or parentheses, what's on the document, it really isn't there. So just so you know that, but you probably already knew that, but that's for those that didn't.
Yeah.
Because I give that example because with me filing my land patents and copies of certified warranty deeds and making my own grant deeds on the grant deed itself, even though I'm not worried about the property, because the land patent covers what the property sits on. I'm worried about the land, not the property. But I can't just put the land patent on the county record. So me being creative, the house, the property that I'm in, I put that legal description on that grant deed. But that legal description is in parentheses and or brackets, saying it really isn't there. You can use that as a starting point. You can use that as that start here. You are here. If you look at a map, you are here. That's for that purposes only. That's it, because it's in brackets, it's in parentheses. And I got over the loophole of not having a legal description on there because you said I got to have a legal description on there. Okay, it's on there, but it's in parentheses. So legally, you know what that means. But what's not in parentheses is the township and range, which is on the land pad.
Yeah.
That's not in parentheses. Actually, that's in bold. This is what you're going by. This is what's on the record. Township and range. That's what the land patent measure of units is. Township and range. So that's what's on there as well, but not in parentheses. So that's why that would be an example of putting something down on legal paper and putting it in the legal system, but putting it in parentheses because they all know what parentheses mean.
Hey, you wanna know something? California, I don't see. I think it's California too, but I think Sacramento is even worse. So look, they so ridiculous. They only let you file commercial, not commercial, but you know, like the normal filings that people think that's normal and shit. They only let you file them if it's like slave. They only let you file slave paperwork, bro. So if you bring something up there, it's like I brought my grant deed up there. They wouldn't even let me file it. And I put legal description and they still wouldn't let me file it.
What
That's
reason did they give you though for not? They have to give you a reason that they have to put out their book because whenever they turn me down, they pull out the book and tell me why they turning it down.
They said the certified copy wasn't legible.
Wasn't legible.
Yeah, because it's old and you can't read it. Like they said,
okay, I got you.
Legible. I was like, that's the original copy. It can't be clear. Are you stupid? Like, come on, bro. Are you making? I didn't say that, but like,
I know what you're saying.
They act stupid, bro. Like they know that's a certified copy, and
right.
they can't.
Especially if there's a seal on there. Yeah, and also too, they're giving you legal advice. But again, it's hard.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and also too, they're giving you legal advice, which is a big no-no. And of course, there's a code and all this stuff that we could give them to threaten them with and all that. But again, you're basically trying to hold court at that time on the side of the road. They're not going to change their mind. So, but it's messed up, and I hate that they're being gatekeepers and they're giving you legal advice, and they're honestly for real breaking the law. They know that. And for them to tell you that that's not legible, but you're giving them an actual true certified copy is ridiculous in itself. I mean, so that's
I might file a suit because I got her card and all that. I might just do that because she was doing too much. She was like, and then I said, okay, I got a affidavit of publication. So she wouldn't even let me record that, and it got a clerk stamp spot right there. And she was like, I said, look, this is where the clerk stamp is. She said, I'm the clerk recorder. I'm not the clerk.
Wow. And what reason did she give you for not recording the affidavit of publication, which is a simple, formatted, standard affidavit to be put on the county?
She said she doesn't. She said we don't do those here. You have to find out where we do them, where they do those. That's a.
And she wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, she said it says clerk, so I'm not sure what clerk you have to go to record that. I said, so you don't file these here? And she was just acting dumb. Like,
did you ask for her supervisor?
That was a supervisor.
Wow. Yeah, they straight gatekeeping.
Then you asked for her supervisor.
Huh? You said what? You said what? MW?
Then you asked for somebody over her.
But this is what they do, especially on that code. They be like, we're not the clerk of court. We're county clerk recorders. That's what they say. So that's how they get out of that.
That ain't getting out of nothing. Them saying that don't mean nothing.
They said they're not clerk of courts. They're county clerk recorders, and that the code says clerk of court.
Oh my, wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what they do, bro. That's why she wouldn't let me do the affidavit of publication, because it says clerk stamp. It didn't say clerk recorders. That's what she said. Like they that.
So redo it. So because I know you typed it up, so redo it and put the term that she said that she can do up there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I got so mad because I know all the excuses was stupid.
Yeah, but again, don't fall for the trap. Because I used to do the same thing, get upset, try to go down there, and again, hold court right there. You're gonna lose that every time. So I had to learn your remedy is right there in front of you. They telling you what to do while they upset or whatever, yada yada. And I had to realize whatever what reason they give you for not doing it, they got to show you in their book. And I'm gonna give you two reasons, two situations when they turned me down. One time they turned me down because they said that I didn't have a context page or context. I forgot the word, the context page, whatever, of listing or bulletproofing what I have behind this sheet. Now I've been putting hundreds of documents on the record, and they never in their life asked me for that. But that day they were on their high horse, and they told me, well, today you have to have a detailed table of contents of what you're actually putting on the record. So all these forms, they need to be labeled or whatever, table of contents. I didn't get upset. I had to drive all the way back home. I sat down and I made a table of contents, whatever, and I went back and I gave it to them. And sure as shit, they recorded it. Another situation, I went down there, gave him my documents, always used the same format, never changed the margin line, nothing. It always was the same measurements. This particular day, they said, no, we can't record this because your margin needs to be, I forgot the inches, but I'm just saying it right now for sake of conversation, needs to be 2 inches. This here is off. And they had they had the damn ruler to show me. And they had the book. Because I asked them, okay, show me the book in your documentation where this has to be within a particular margin. Sure as shit, they went back there, grabbed that big ass black book, and they had it, and they Xeroxed a copy of it, and they gave it to me. So guess what I did? I went all the way home, smoked me one as I was riding, retyped it, printed it out. Next day, it's on the record. So I let that mad shit go. But one thing they're not gonna never tell me, and they try to when they go huddle up. This is when I first got into this lifestyle. They huddle up and they come back and tell me they can't do anything. And I tell them with a stern look on my face and not raising my voice, but I was stern. And I point them to their own sign. Are you giving me legal advice? It sounds like you're giving me legal advice. I didn't come here for that. Now, unless there's something else that's wrong with these documents, you will put this on the county record. And I need a copy of that. And that's exactly what I said, and they did that. But when they do play their games, they got to show you their book. And when they show you their book, just adhere to it and bring it right on back. That's all. And if they don't do it, then there's other alternatives and all that. I would just try to go to the next county or several counties over just to see. I'm not sure if you're going to get success, but at least I would try that before I go out and do other alternatives. But yeah, but we're going to have people that's going to try to stop you. Most definitely. You just got to know your alternatives. And honestly, sometimes they are helping you with them being mad and being sarcastic and trying to cut you short. They really giving you the answer. So find that inner self, that inner person, let the anger go and get that answer. Go home and get it together and come on back with that smile on your face. And inside you thinking, now what? Because you did everything they said that you couldn't do. It's formatted right. Here's my table of contents. Here it is. Even though I know you don't like what it say, because I know you read it. That's why you don't want it on there. But even though you don't like what it say, I got a table of contents to prove that you don't like what it say. And it's in the perfect margin. Now what? Thank you so much. And can I get a certified copy of that, please?
Like, well, it's not a recordable document, but we can take it and look over it and send it back. I was like, see, I don't want to do that because all they're gonna do is look and then criticize it and then show their boss it and send it back without doing nothing. So why would I leave my paper there with you to look at it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it, man.
So that's what they do. And then when they say, no, we can't record it, but we can take it for review. That's all they do. We can take it for review and see if they're recorded. And then you still gotta pay right there. So what the fuck? That's stupid. I'm not finna pay.
Well, check this out. Let's get you some remedy real quick. Paul left something real good in the chat, and that's a good idea. Go record in a different state and send your Secretary of State notice of recording. That sounds like a real simple fix right there. Real quick.
And
real quick.
then they'll transfer it on.
Yeah, all you would, and that's they ain't even transfer it. You gave it because it's all supposed to be for real connected anyway. I would at least do my research on it, at least do my due diligence, because that's definitely a good idea. Go
Nana,
record in another state and then send that Secretary of State that you notice in them that, hey, this recording is in this particular state.
Yeah,
But then I'll even probably go even a step further, just throwing it out there. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and then we could, of course, possibly move on. But real quick, do what he said. Go record it for this is for entertainment purposes only. Go record it in a different state, and after that, you would take that and put that on your UCC 1 and or 3, and there you go.
And then that's how. Okay, yeah, that's how you transfer it. There we go.
You see what I'm saying?
Told me that. Somebody told me that's how you transfer stuff.
Yeah. You're good.
Okay.
And also too, just so you guys know, do your own research. Don't take my word for it. And we definitely gonna move on after this. If you do a UCC 1 or 3, do your research. Do your research, please. Check out doing it and filing it in the state of Maryland, because the state of Maryland would be quote unquote considered international. That would be an international filing. So, but do your own research on that. Don't take my word for it. And you're going to have to do some deep research. It's not just going to come up on that first Google search engine. You got to know how to research. Yeah. Don't take my word for it. But that's for those who understand what I just said and know how to utilize that nugget.
And Otis, you still ain't did your SS5 form yet?
No, not at this time. No,
Make sure when you do it, don't do a SS5, do a SS5 FS.
That sounds familiar. Okay.
That's the foreign SS5 application. And it says for outside of the US. They know what they're doing.
Got you. Okay. I heard that before. I'm definitely do some research on that. I appreciate that nugget.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Did you have some MW?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I had already filed a claim for full access to my estate. Like, in the courts. I had went to the courts and filed a claim for full access. And then they filed it, right? And then it says, this amount is due. I put full access, not yet due, or will, or may become due on date. And I ain't never put the fucking date. And I just recognized that shit last night.
Dang, so you probably could have been being clear if you would have. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I put that in the newspaper. I put my affidavit of public. No, not my affidavit. I put my affidavit of ownership in the newspaper. The whole thing. So now all I gotta do is put that affidavit of publication right on top of my birth certificate with the affidavit of ownership.
That's one way, most definitely. Yeah, I like the way you thinking. I hear you. Yeah.
Then I put the FOIA request in the newspaper too, with the numbers.
Look at you. You're doing some things. I love to hear it. You're doing some things. Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna send that. With my SS5 application. On top of the FOIA request with the affidavit of publication. So that's double trouble right there. You got the FOIA request. You got 100% evidence, and then on top of that, you put in a newspaper.
That's the least agree.
Put all that together. Yep. Now I did the FOIA request as well, but for 100% transparency, I did it slightly different. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. If you get it, you get it, and you're going to get it because it's all going to come back the same way. But I personally typed up a letter and just had 2 points on there. One being I'm just paraphrasing. Basically, point 1 was show me records or any records, whatever, that by way of the I-94 and the birth certificate and the passport, that I am a U.S. citizen. And point two, show me any records or whatnot that I owe any allegiance to the United States by way of the birth certificate and yada yada. And basically the same thing you're doing online, no different, but you're just actually typing it up yourself with your information and you're sending it in. And they're going to send you a letter back saying the same thing that the forgery request saying that they can't find it. But the way they send it back to me was just so beautiful. It was broken down point by point, 1 and 2, the same way I sent in, like I asked them to send it back, like the way I sent it in to them. Point out, answer my question, point 1 and point 2, and they sent it back that way. Dear sir,
Did they
yada
stamp
yada.
your,
Based
did they
on your
stamp your
first
letter?
point, huh?
Did they
That's
stamp
all
your
I'm
letter?
talking about. So we can get you back good. I gotta be good. Excuse me, y'all.
They
Yeah, I
stamped
could
your
go.
letter.
What you mean stamp it for us? What was it like? Well,
The letter
damn, I don't
you
have.
wrote. The letter you wrote. They stamped it and sent it back, or they kept that and just sent you
No,
a
they
different.
kept that.
Okay.
They kept that. They kept the letter I sent them. Of course, I got my own copy. Obviously, I always make a copy of what I have before I send it. But of course, they didn't send the copy I sent them back. But they did send they sent their response back.
That blue paper with the blue, not blue paper, but the paper with
Right
the
with the
sit
blue. Yeah,
symbol.
yeah, yeah. And they got the little number on there that everybody gets when you
Right.
yeah, yeah.
And so I went so far as to do some other shit too. And as my first, middle, last, an organization formed under the laws of the United States of America, authorizing the organization to transact business in the state effective November 11, 2017, as a foreign limited liability company. Already been granted authority. And y'all say who get taxed?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm finna go
We
to
got
that.
quiet as a motherfucker.
I'm finna go to that courthouse and try to fill that fee waiver out so I can go ahead and get some shit done. File a petition. That fee waiver hard to fill out or no?
It's a certificate of authority. Like I'm
No,
already.
I'm talking about the one you use for your name change. That's what I'm talking about.
You said the fee waiver what?
Is it hard to fill out or is it easy?
No, the fee waiver is simple. And I also have my numeric record. I know
What's that?
each your numeric record.
Yeah.
It's like the Social Security Administration. You can see when they pull your see when certain things get pulled like off your social and shit. You know how you order certain different things? Well, they
Yeah.
keep a record. They keep a record.
So they could basically tell you if any money was deposited or anything.
Man, I can tell you every fucking thing.
How you get that?
You got to request your numeric report from your numeric record from the Social Security Administration.
Yeah, I
And
need
then
to
I
I
had
need to
did a
do
FOIA
that.
report back in 2019 as well. And I got a public liaison. I forgot I had did all this shit, y'all. I had a lot of shit on my mind.
Hey, I want to ask you some more questions, but I'm gonna wait to live and we just stay back here for a little bit after the live.
Yeah, I got to take care of some business, bro. Today, I got to get going.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got to get going today.
I just don't want to say too much on the I don't want
Yeah,
to
I
ask
feel
you
it.
on the live.
Yeah, this one I ran my name in the paper right here in Wisconsin. I just ran it in the little community paper. Got the affidavit back. They ran my name and shit for like 4 weeks before they did the name change. They give all the motherfuckers that say you owe them a chance, to make their claim. But they never do.
Yeah.
they don't never come make their claim. So you always gonna win that one. Yeah. But I had already did some stuff and just didn't finish it. Because I was jumping from here to there and there to here. That number, that
Yeah,
one.
that New record. I need to see. I'm trying to find out who. I'm trying to find out who my trustee is. Like who got my estate. That's what I'm trying to find out. I still ain't found that out.
The person that Vital Records, that's who holds the security. Vital. If you get the securities from Vital Records, that's who holds the keys. Because when I sent my stuff over to Vital Records in St. Springfield, they asked me, "Well, what do you want us to do?" And I wanted them to merge the minor trust into my private trust.
You gave them the trust names and stuff, or they already had it.
They already know because I sent them the packet.
Oh,
I sent them something at first, and then they sent me a letter back asking, what do I want them to do, and then I sent them what I wanted them to do. Did they do it? No.
You don't? How you know?
Because I know. I checked.
Oh.
Straight up. I checked.
Yeah, that was crazy when you said you guessed that when you guessed that deposit amount. I need to do that.
Yeah, that shit hit green. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
When did that end? That's crazy.
Oh, that ended probably like 12 hours after I took 100,000 out that motherfucker.
Oh, it's just Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He said, "Fuck the little cheese." That's crazy. You got access though. They might have changed some stuff around anyway too, because I'll be trying certain stuff and then the numbers don't be valid and stuff. So they might have changed some stuff.
But I think they doing the same shit up there, bro.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't talking to you. You questioning about the protection with the chief judge for this having an short standing. Yep, I'm working on some stuff. Working on. Oh yeah, I gotta hurry up and get off this line and run to the bank. I gotta get some deposit slips. Mamas. So
take care of your business,
we've been
man.
on here for about an hour. It's all good. With that being said, peace and love. Go out there and get y'all purchase orders, and I'm gonna reach back to y'all.
Okay. So
Peace.
you can take a purchase order from out the car and take it home, or you
Shit.
gotta
Tell them to give you a copy of that motherfucker.
Okay.
Mama, more than one way to skin a cat. More than one way to skin a cat. That being said, peace and love, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Everybody be safe out there. Go out there. Hey, everybody finish up what they gotta finish up so we can chill out and relax. Stay off for YouTube.
For sure.
We just ask the Most High to keep the armor protection around us as we move throughout this day and every day in our families. And man, we just got to thank him for everything that he's been doing, he's done, and anything he's about to do on mamas. That being said, amen, amen, and amen.
Amen.
Peace.